Hi, my name is Shane Carlin with the Global Prosperity Movement. I want to thank you for watching this video. Now, I've been a health coach for many years, and the first and most important aspect for optimal health is proper hydration. I'm going to introduce you to the Kangen. This is a Nagic's flagship machine. It's a certified medical device in Japan, and this technology has been used in hospitals in Japan for over 40 years. I myself have seen many powerful stories about what this water can do. How the machine works is it runs your tap water through this double carbon antibacterial filter. It then runs that water past 8 titanium plates that are double dipped in platinum. These are the largest plates in the industry, the thickest plates in the industry, and there's the most amount of surface area out of any machine in the industry. Now, as the water is running past those plates, it's electrically charged, and this separates the molecule. Now the water is loaded with molecular hydrogen, which is one of the most powerful antioxidants, and it makes the water alkaline. I'm now going to demonstrate some of the unique properties about this water. Okay guys, so what I'm going to demonstrate now is the pH of the water. pH means potential hydrogen. I've got some pH drops here, and I've got a chart just so we can see what's going on. I've got different types of water. A lot of people drink Dasani. We're going to test the pH of that. Same thing as like Aquafina, reverse osmosis, distilled water, all that kind of stuff. And we've got some Sprite just representing the carbonated beverages that are out there. We've got some vitamin water. A lot of people think that this is healthy for you, but let's just take a look and see if it actually is. And we've got tap water. Take a look at that. And of course we've got Kangen 9.5. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a few drops into each of these. Now just to explain a little bit about the pH. Anything that's acidic is going to be oxidizing to the body. Anything that's alkaline is going to be more antioxidizing for the body. So let's just take a look. Dasani, put 3 drops into each. Maybe we'll do 4. Okay. It's not looking too good for those guys. And awesome. Okay, so I'm going to just give these a little stir. Take a look at Dasani, guys. Very acidic, also very oxidizing to the body. We've got some Sprite, even more acidic. Obviously it's carbonated beverages, so we know there's a lot of acids in there. We've got the vitamin water. Well, it's not looking too healthy to me. We've got some tap water. Now this is neutral, but don't think that that's a great thing. We know that they have to treat the tap water with chlorine and other chemicals, so it's mandated by the government that it has to be neutral, so it's actually chemically treated to get it to that. And we've got star of the show, Kangen, it's 9.5, very, very powerful antioxidizing properties. Okay guys, so the next thing I'm going to show you is a chlorine test. Now we know that they have to put chlorine in the tap water because it kills the bacteria in the pipes. If they didn't add that, then the water from your tap would probably make you very sick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take tap water here, and I'm going to put it into a couple different cups. And I'm also going to take some peppers, and I'm going to put them in one of the cups, because most people are washing their fruits and vegetables with tap water, and what that's actually doing is it's putting the chlorine into your fruits and vegetables, because chlorine absorbs into organic tissue. Now I've got some Kangen water here just to show you that it removes all of the chlorine. Now I have a chlorine testing scale here, so when I put these chlorine testing drops in the water, the darker the water turns, the more chlorine there is in the water. So we want to see clear, we don't want to see anything over here, and let's just take a look at what happens here. So I'm going to let these soak for just a second more. I'm going to take these chlorine drops, I'm going to put it in the Kangen water. I'm going to add about 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put it in this tap water here that's been untouched. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to dump this water into this cup. And let's just take these chlorine drops and find out what happened. I'm going to add 5 drops. Okay, so we can see that there's no chlorine in the Kangen water. We can see that in the tap water that's been untouched, there's quite a bit of chlorine, and it keeps getting darker. And in the water that had the peppers, there is no chlorine left. So I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want to put that in my body. And obviously removing chlorine is very important, especially when you're even showering in it. Just imagine all of that chlorine going into your skin, the damage it causes. And obviously, this is a smarter choice. Kangen is the star of the show. Okay guys, so I'm going to demonstrate one of my favorite properties about this water is its ability to increase the speed of absorption. This water absorbs a lot quicker into the body because it's alkaline and it has electricity in it. So what I'm going to do to demonstrate this is I've got some Yamamoto green tea here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some tea. So I'm going to put my tea bag into here, and I'm going to take regular tap water that most people, and this is cold obviously, make their tea with. And of course you know you have to boil water to get tea out of it. I'm just going to demonstrate here. Now you can see not a whole lot is going on. I'm dipping my tea bag and nothing is happening to the water. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into this next cup here, and I've got Kangen 9.5. And you can see I've got instant tea out of this, which is quite a big difference. I'm going to do, just so you can see that again, I'm going to take more. Another cup of tea. I'm going to do another cup. And just to show you that this isn't a science trick, I'm going to take the tap water again, and we're going to see if we can get more tea out of my tea bag here with the tap water. Big difference. As you can see, not a whole lot going on with the tap water. And let's just get a couple more cups of tea out of the 9.5 here. That's amazing. Guys, you can get about 20 cups of tea out of one tea bag. Now, for me, that just shows a lot of, a massive difference in this water. Obviously, the speed of absorption is quite different, so you can imagine, since it's taking so much more out of the tea bag, what it's going to do for your nutrition, supplements, all that kind of stuff. When you're eating your food, you're actually going to be able to absorb more nutrition, and that's absolutely crucial for optimal health. Now I'm going to show you a very powerful property of the water. This machine makes two different types of strong Kangen water. One is strong acidic water. It's actually pH 2.5, and it's hypochlorite acid. And what that does is it's a sterilant. It's why they use this water in hospitals, because it can disinfect things. It kills bacteria within 30 seconds. The other water it produces is strong alkaline water. It's 11.5. It's 50,000 times more alkaline than 7. And what it'll do is actually emulsify oil on contact. So what that's going to do is it will remove the oil-based pesticides and herbicides from your produce. They have to put that stuff on the food so that it can, obviously not get attacked by bugs. But at the same time, they can't wash it off, and that's very damaging to your health. So I'm going to put a few tomatoes in one of these cups here, and in this one. Now most restaurants, they're always washing their fruits and vegetables with tap water. Well, let's just see what happens when we wash our fruits with tap water. Okay, and I've got some of the 11.5 strong Kangen water right here. Put that in here. We'll see what comes off. Okay. Now, while that's soaking, I'm going to demonstrate what's happening here. This is some sesame oil, and just to show you how this water can actually emulsify oil. We know that water and oil don't mix, obviously. So I'm going to take some tap water, and I'm going to just put it in this cup here. And obviously, it didn't mix. But let's just see what happens when we take the 11.5 strong Kangen water and put it in here. Look at that, guys. Instantly emulsified the oil. So let's just see how that can benefit our health by cleaning our fruits and vegetables. I've got 2 other cups here. I'm going to dump these tomatoes that were washed in tap water, this water into this cup here, and see if it washed anything off. It didn't. Okay, let's take the tomatoes that were washed in the 11.5. You can see look at all those. That's pesticides, that's herbicides, that's oil-based toxins that would have been going into your body. Tell me guys, what tomato do you think you'd rather eat? I'm going to talk about the GPM trifecta. This is Anagic's top 3 products. We have the K8, which we already know about, and then the second product is the Anespa. So everybody has to shower or bathe. Obviously, they have to put chlorine in the water, and that chlorine damages our skin and hair, and it dries it out. So what the Anespa does is it takes your shower water, and it runs it past the filter that, of course, removes all the chlorine and chemicals and all the heavy metals. But then what it does is it runs that water past very powerful magnets that will break apart the clusters of molecules, basically increase the surface area of the water. It takes that water and blasts it through a core of minerals that perfectly balance the pH for your skin and hair. Those minerals also moisturize, nourish, rejuvenate, and replenish your skin and hair. It's amazing because when you shower in this, you actually come out and it feels like you're very conditioned, your skin is hydrated, and your hair is silky smooth. It's an amazing product. The other product we have is called Ukon. That's Japanese for turmeric. Now, of course, turmeric is one of the most powerful anti-inflammatories. Go ahead, look it up, research it. A lot of you are probably already consuming that. It's used in a lot of spice recipes, a lot of curry dishes. And turmeric, what it does is it shuts inflammation down in the body through over 30 different pathways that we know of. So this being such a powerful product, what Enagic has done was they grew it organically, and they used two different types of turmeric. They used the spring turmeric and they used the fall turmeric. And these two strains have been cultivated in Japan for potency for over 600 years. They take this organic turmeric and they wash it and sterilize it using the strong Kangen waters. And this helps the properties of the turmeric maintain at 100% potency. It is then formulated with other ingredients that increase the bioavailability and the absorption to up to 90%. So the differences with other turmeric products is that we don't know how they're grown, we don't know where they're cultivated, we don't know what strains they used, and we don't know how it was processed. So there could be a lot of oxidation happening to the medicinal properties and the therapeutic properties of the turmeric, and of course, it's not the most bioavailable. So if you're only getting 50% absorption with 30 or 40% potency, that's not good enough, guys. Enagic is the best. We've got 100% potency and up to 90% absorption. It's an outstanding product. A little bit goes a long way with this product. So it's an outstanding product. Again, the GPM trifecta is using all of these. And you got to drink this with Kangen water because, by the way, if you drink the turmeric with alkaline water, it's been shown that it actually still increases the absorption rate of the water. And of course, remember the tea bag test with the water. Imagine that happening now with your supplementation.